Hi. I'm trying. Ah, that one. Girl, I'm reading this book and oh god,
It's so good, right?
I'm starting to like this guy more and more. But I don't
Yes,
know. Red just has something about him that just does it for me.
I get that, but I think you'll like Theo more than Red, though.
Probably. But he's younger too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I have to
I think
think about that.
that. I mean, it
Anyways,
also it also kind of triggers me because he's 38 and she's 25, so that might be like I mean, I don't mind the age gap. I'm just like I don't
I
know.
mean, I don't mind age gaps,
No, me neither.
but
I don't
I'm
know why
also
my brain is just like,
27, so ooh.
yeah. For you, it's not as much of a age gap.
Anyways,
Anyways,
it's been a
hi.
while. Um, you can blame me. I'm so sorry. Been
No,
having a bit
you're
of trouble editing and uploading and everything. Um, I will get better. I promise.
you're doing a good job. It's okay. Don't worry.
What has changed is I turned 27.
I shouldn't
Shut
laugh.
it,
I'm sorry.
or you're not getting your birthday present. And I
Oh,
know you're gonna love it.
mind you, my birthday's in June, so it takes a while. I need to wait, and I
True,
hate
but I
waiting.
already have your gift.
I know. I hate surprises, though.
You're gonna love this one. You
Okay.
are.
Okay.
Do you have any
We need to meet
guesses?
up though, so you can give it to me and we can film that too. So we can make an edit of our birthdays.
Yes, we should. Do you
When
have
was your
any
birthday?
idea what it might be?
Something to do with
I'm just gonna
maybe.
look like this so I don't give anything away.
I don't know. It could be anything though. Maybe something with
True.
Lando or like Formula One or books or Marvel. I don't know. It could be literally anything with you.
Who
Did you guess
knows?
my gift for you?
I had an idea, but I did not guess like the messages that you put in them.
I
My
knew
mom
that was
read
gonna
them
be.
and then she started crying.
Oh,
Yes.
really? Nice. Oh, sorry. I just thought that was such a cute touch. I don't know. I
It
liked it.
really was. I loved it so much. Well, I
For
love it
anyone
so much.
wondering, I made her a photo book with a lot of work in it, and I texted three friends of hers to ask to write her a message that I could put in with extra photos and stuff. So
It was really cute.
I'm glad.
How have you been? Because we haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, I'm good. We talk all the time though over app.
True, but we haven't really spoken.
True, true. I'm
Like, I
good.
don't even remember the last time I think it was in my birthday week thingy.
Could be. Yeah,
The
probably.
Monday. No, the Sunday. I think it was the Sunday
I
before my
think so.
birthday.
Wasn't it the week after my brother's birthday? The 21st?
No,
We didn't make that. It did no, we forgot
no,
about it.
we both didn't really have a whole lot of time, and you were traveling, and then this weekend I was traveling.
Yeah. No, I've been good. Just chillaxing, working, reading, just
The good
you.
life, kind of.
It's better than nothing.
True. I don't know if you
What
can
about
hear
you?
the dog barking.
Yeah, I do. It's not
I'm
Effie,
so
right?
sorry. No, it's not Avi. It's our neighbor's dog.
Oh.
It, it's a problem. I
Talk
didn't
to
say
Effie.
anything. Anyways, this is what I've been up to this weekend. I went to the Mortal Hunters convention in Düsseldorf. And as you can see from my face, I'm very tired. the thing is, we talked about this before I went, and I was
Yes.
very excited for Dom to be there. And
Yes.
unfortunately, he had to cancel. I may have cried a little.
Maybe, girl. Be for real.
Well, I didn't really cry that much though. Just
Oh,
a
but a
couple
little.
tears. Um, he's still on this flyer though, unfortunately, because they didn't have enough time to make new ones. So the people that were there were Will instead of Dom.
That's
Kat,
Sebastian, right?
yes. Kat was there, Matt was there, Tessa, Alberto, Luke, and Nicola. You have not seen Luke act in Shadowhunters yet.
No.
You will.
Duh.
But it was amazing.
Girl.
Oh, I don't know where to start.
First day. Just
Well,
go day by day.
I arrived on a oh my god on a Friday afternoon because literally every single train in Germany is delayed all the time. It's so annoying. But
Yeah. What the fuck?
yeah, I arrived on Friday afternoon, checked into the hotel, met up with my friends, went to town, got bingsu, which is Korean ice cream, and went to Sephora.
What did you get at Sephora?
I got um, a NARS foundation because mine I've run out of mine. I got what did I get? I got a foundation brush from REM Beauty. Been wanting that for forever. And a
REM is
highlighter.
from Ariana,
Ariana,
right?
yes. And a highlighter from REM Beauty.
Nice, nice, nice.
So
Happy for
wasn't too
you.
bad, but enough money, you know?
Mm-hmm. I
And
don't even
then
want to know how much it
yeah,
was.
no, you don't. And then we went back to the hotel for the registration for the convention. So they could scan your entrance tickets and you, everything, basically. Ow. Okay, I cut myself this morning during breakfast and it hurts. Whoopsies.
Whoopsies.
Whoopsies. Then I went to the shop and bought more extras. Well, no, I exchanged my Dom extras for photos with Alberto and Tesla and bought my autographs because I hadn't bought them yet. Oops. I don't actually remember who the first person was that I met. Wait, I can see the schedule. I have the schedule here. So my first picture was with Alberto.
Yeah, with Simon.
Give me a second. It's
You
somewhere in
send it to
here.
me.
It is somewhere in here. Somewhere. Where are you? Where are you? Oh my
Come to
god.
mommy.
I have so many pictures. Okay, got it.
It's adorable. He's so small though.
I thought I was gonna be like the same height. Um, I guess I'm really am tall. I never really notice it until I do these things.
Yeah.
But I walked up to him and then he immediately went with his hand to my jacket, like, oh, I thought this would have felt different. It's really cool. Had a whole conversation about the jacket.
Nice.
And then we took a photo and he was really nice. My highlighter is glowing. It's the new highlighter. I was wearing the new highlighter.
Oh,
So I did
lovely.
not get an autograph from him, unfortunately, but I did meet him. So that was nice. And then I had Matt. This is probably one of my favorite pictures of the convention. I love this picture so much. I showed a reference picture to Matt so we could do this, and it was just a picture of me and my friend. And then I showed the picture to the photographer as well, so he knew to make a full body shot. And Matt was like, "Okay, do we look at the camera? Do we look at each other?" I was like, "At each other and smile." But then he said, I don't remember what he said, but he said something that made me laugh, and that you can see that in the picture. I was actually laughing,
Yeah,
which
that's why I love it.
makes it even better, you know?
Yeah.
Love it. I told him that he's your favorite and that you think he's hot, and his reaction was like, "Well, people say it and can't deny it." He's I don't think you've seen interviews with him and stuff like that because I've told you to stay away from that before you finish. He's a very sarcastic person, and he's
Yeah.
really like he explains everything in great detail and talks like that, and it's really funny. And then sometimes you're like, "Are you serious or is this a joke? What are you trying to say?" But I love him for it. And then I had my first Tessa picture. Honestly, the most adorable person ever.
It's
Why am I
really cute.
shaking? I told her she's beautiful. She's like, "You're beautiful too." And then I'm like, "Oh, I love you." I got someone at the convention. I don't know. I don't remember who it was, but the first person that said it was, "You kind of look alike." I was like, "Oh my god, that's the biggest compliment ever." I don't think so, but thank you. And then I had
That's
my
so
first,
sweet though.
yeah, shit, it was really sweet. Everyone's so nice at these conventions. And then my first picture with Kat. Look how happy she looks. Look how happy I look. You can see it in my face that this makes me happy.
She's so gorgeous.
Yes, they all are. I I love it. And then autographs were happening, and I got their solo photos for autographs. So I got Cats, and it says, "Jessica, you are the legacy." Really cute. And then Tessa says, "Stay fabulous." There's a
Yeah, cute.
I love it. And then there was a karaoke party. I did attend it. No, I did not sing. I yeah, no, I don't like karaoke. I will never sing in front of a crowd, especially if the cast is there. Hell no.
It was a karaoke party with the cast.
Yes. They didn't stay for the whole thing. But they were, you know, at the karaoke party for a while. And they were having fun, they were dancing, singing along, and then Alberto, who plays Simon, there were two girls singing a Linkin Park song, but they were struggling with the lyrics. I don't know the song, so don't quote me on anything. But he knew every word, and then he started singing it with them, which was really cute because he actually can sing.
You can?
Yes,
Cute.
yes, that was really cool, and it was just really fun to see their interactions. And I gave uh Tessa a bracelet during autograph sessions, and then I had another one, and she was really close to like the edge of the stage where we were. So I was like, "Tessa," really like whisper shouting. And then I gave her another bracelet, and she was like, "Look, look, I got all these bracelets now." It's really cute. That was the end of day one. Um, and then day two happened, and I did not have any self control.
Okay.
I bought some extras. I bought another Tessa photo, and I love how it came out. It's adorable. It's so cute.
Yes, it is.
And she immediately complimented my hair. And that morning I was debating if I should put the bows in my hair because I was like, I don't know if I like it, if it looks good. It was a good idea. Literally everyone complimented me on the bows.
Aww.
So that was really cute. And then I also had a selfie with Tessa. That's on my phone, obviously. Let me find it real quick.
How expensive are these things, by the
I
way?
am not going to tell you on camera.
Okay.
You do not want to know this. Okay,
Okay.
so the thing is that the convention in Germany where I was is one of the more expensive ones. So this was our selfie.
Aww.
And then she was
So
like,
cute.
so do you want to take it or should I take it? I was like, can you? I'm shaking. She's like, oh no, are you okay? And she actually like grabbed my arms and looked at me. I was like, yeah, anxiety. She's like, yeah, I get it. But then she took it. So that was nice. Really nice of her to do. After that, I did see a little bit of the panel that Kat, Alberto, and Nicola did. Um, and it was really beautiful. I actually really got emotional because they were talking about like body positivity and that it's really normal to only find out what you want to do with your life in your 30s and stuff like that. And I could really relate to that. So that made me quite emotional. And then I decided I needed an autograph from Nicola to talk to her. So I bought more extras. Oopsies. And then I had my picture with Will, who plays Sebastian. You know his age right now, right? I told you, right?
He's older, right?
How old do you think he is?
I thought he was like 31 or something.
He's 38.
Yeah.
How does he look that good?
I know it's not fair. Mm.
Best jeans.
But
Um,
it's the same with some other actors. I mean, Chris Evans
True.
looks hella good for 44 too.
Sebastian Stan,
Sebastian Stan too.
42.
Hayden Christensen. What are these men eating in the 20s? Like, sorry, fine wine? Stop it.
Yes, agreed.
Right?
It's true. They
And
all
they
look
were
so good.
our age when we were born. And I'm like, I was born too late.
Not so much for me though.
No, fair. For me. Okay.
True. Anyways,
Continue.
yes, I stood in line for my picture with Will. I think I had a little mini panic attack or something because I got really dizzy, couldn't breathe, got really overheated, and was shaking really bad. And then I'm so happy my picture turned out good because I felt like that.
Yeah.
But I walked up to him and he immediately had his arm like around me. It was like, okay, what pose are we doing? And how are you doing? Are you doing okay? And it was really nice. And then we did this. And one of my friends said it looks like an engagement photo.
I
And they
thought it looked like a prom picture.
honestly, um, they also said that every picture of me with one of the guys looks like they're either my boyfriend or fiance or husband. I was like, oh God. That happened
I
last
mean, the
year
one with
too.
Matt. Come on, the one you're gonna show them just in a bit.
It's a funny
That
story
one,
though with that as well.
girl, that's a hella engagement picture. It's full blown on husband material.
Well, I am at that picture now because after that it was the Matt picture turn. Okay, I had this pose in mind. And the thing is, Matt is really tall He's the tallest of all of the cast, but I'm also really tall. So usually when he takes pictures with others, he has to be the one squatting a little bit and going down and crouching down to be at the right height.
Like,
My idea for this picture was I would hold his hand and put my head on his shoulder and just smile at the camera. Um, I asked him if it was okay for me to put my head on his shoulder, and he said, "Yeah, go for it." And then I was like, "This was like, there's no shoulder. Where is it?" So I had to squat. I had to squat down a bit to get my head on his shoulder. It's a good thing you can't see it in the picture.
yeah, it's adorable.
Also, I
Are
don't know
your
why I'm
fingers
shaking.
intertwined, or
Yes,
is your hand like? Ah!
I told him like hand holding, and he immediately intertwined our fingers.
Stop
I
it!
know.
This man!
You know what my mom said when I showed the picture? Just like, oh, his eyes are really beautiful.
Mother.
I mean, my mom is not into all of that stuff. So her saying that is huge.
Can
Okay.
I see it again?
I sent it to you.
I know. He's just so cute.
Yes, I'm shaking so much. What's
It's
happening?
an amazing picture, though.
It
You're so
really is.
lucky. I'm
And
so fucking
then
jealous.
you'll get your chance. You'll get your chance. And
Yeah, I
then
need to meet that.
you do. You really
Then I
do.
can tell him I was the one she was talking
Yeah.
about.
Yes, yes. Okay. I After that I had my picture with Luke, who you haven't seen in the show yet. But maybe some people watching this will have seen him. And I think it's adorable
Yes, it looks so cute.
because I don't know if you've noticed, but every first picture I get with one of the actors is a hug photo. So, story about that. I was waiting to go up to him and I saw we were wearing the same shoes. So I walked up to him and was like, "We're twins." And then he was like, I was like, "Our shoes." And then we put our feet together and it was a really cute moment. And then he was like, "Hey, what pose are we doing?" It's like a hug. He's like, "Okay, go for it." I'm
So
also
cute.
like, I think I crouched down a little bit because I'm kind of the same height as well. Oh well. And then the last photo of the day was my photo with Kat. My
You're
second photo
forgetting
with
your
Kat.
selfie with Matt.
I thought of it. I'll show it after this.
Oh,
I thought of it. It's another cute pose.
it's adorable.
I know, it's so cute. I love it so much. Yes, I did have a selfie with Matt as well, which was right after his photo up. Let me find it. Oh, I don't want to zoom in on my face.
That's the one I am literally the most jealous about because y'all look amazing and it looks like you literally just like met him somewhere off, right? Like it was
Yeah,
just spontaneous thing and he just like, "Come on, let's take a picture together." It looks so
yeah,
effortlessly.
I love it. I love it so much. He was in a good mood too, because he was doing the weirdest shit. I love it. Yeah, it was fun. And then I had to wait in line, a really, really long line for my autographs. It was it was insane. So I had 6 autographs. Luke, Matt, Kat, Nicola, Will, and Tessa.
Girl, you're gonna have to tell me how much you spent this weekend, cause what the fuck?
I
Where's the
don't
money coming from?
I literally got paid on Friday.
And how much is left of the paycheck?
I don't know. I don't want to look.
Zero. Nada.
No, there's still money left. Oh,
Okay.
okay. So, oh my god. Look, autograph. It says My shoe twin. So great to meet you. Always sending love. It was really
Aww.
sweet because I walked up to him. It's like, I was meaning to talk to you about the bows in your hair. It's really cute. I was like, oh my God.
Aww.
It's like I was going to do that with the photos, but it was so hectic and so overstimulating. It was like, and I distracted you with our shoes. But he was really nice. And then he asked me if I read his book because he wrote a book. I was like, hey. And then I told him I would read it before I saw him next, and I would tell him what I think. And it's like, okay, only tell me if you think it's good. I can't handle it otherwise.
Oh, poor guy.
And like I told him, it's like, I'm sure it's gonna be great. And then my next autograph was Cat, and I got a group photo this time. And then I told her, do whatever you want. It's only gonna be your signature. Because usually if it like all of them, they write really small and everything. And she just said Shadow Fam forever and drew a bunch of hearts. Mm,
Aww,
really nice. And then I went to
cute.
Will. He didn't really write all that much. He just said all my love.
Does he
But
sound as British as he does in the series?
yes. Sorry.
Because
I
then
laughed
the "Oh
really
My
loud.
Love" just sounds so much better.
Yeah, well, the thing is, he doesn't stop talking. That's why he doesn't write that much. He just
I love that.
keeps going. I love
I
it
love
too.
that.
But I told him that because I basically almost fainted before our photo was taken. So I told him, and he was like, "Oh no, are you okay right now? How's it going? Did you drink enough water? Did you have some food?" And then, yeah, it was really nice. And then I said, "But our picture turned out great, which I'm really happy about." It's like, "Show me." And then he kept talking, and it was so cute. And then he gave me the longest hug possible, and I melted. I was like, oh my God, I love him and I want to meet him again and again and again and again.
I want to meet him just because of his accent. Because oh my god, I'm a
I
sucker
mean,
for a British accent, guys. Not
yes,
gonna
you are.
lie.
You are. You are. And then and then after that I went up to Nicola for our autograph, and she wrote, "You shine so bright, never forget how special you are. Love."
Aw.
And then her signature. This woman is 43.
That's the mom, right?
Yes.
She's so gorgeous. What the
She's
hell?
43. I could never I would have never said that.
I wish I can look like that at that age.
Well, we'll try. Cause same.
Yeah. Botox.
No, no. I don't believe she has anything done.
No, I mean
Anything.
we will try with Botox.
No. No, no, hell no. There's no needles
Nope,
going in
I'm
my
not.
face.
Nope, me neither.
Um, but yeah, I talked to her about what was talked about during the panel and everything, and yeah. And then she was really, really nice about it, and she gave me the biggest hug, and I was like, "I love you so much." It was
Aw.
so cute. She reposted my story twice on her story. Two different stories. I know.
Lame.
And then and then I went up to Tessa. She's she's getting higher on the list of favorites. Like, honestly, we could be besties. I really feel that. Anyways, I was in line and my body was in pain. Like, in pain, because I had been standing the whole day and everything. And she noticed. She's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, it just hurts." Um, and then I told her that I sprained my ankle last week, and she was like, "How'd you do that?" I was standing still. She's like, "What?" And then we talked about how clumsy I am, and then I showed her my highlight on my Instagram of my feet being wet. like in weird positions in pictures. She found it really funny.
Yeah, no shit.
um, we had a pretty long chat as well, which was great. And then I gave snacks to her the day before during autographs. So I asked her what she thought, and she loved it. And then I told her I would bring more when I see her next. And she wrote, "Stay safe out there, please."
Please.
Because we were talking, but look how cute this picture is. I am obsessed. That's adorable.
It's perfect.
I I love Tessa. And I posted our photo like this on my story, and she reposted. And then she said, "We're just girly pops."
That's
I love that.
adorable.
I love that. And then my last autograph was Matt. His line, literally everyone wanted an autograph from Matt. His line is so long, always. So that's why
The
the closing ceremony ran late. he took forever. Um,
nice.
he just said thank you. I mean, I honestly, I'm okay. It's fine
Stop that
because
picture.
I had
Sorry, what? Oh my god.
I had so many conversations with him during those 2 days. And then I walked up to him for the autographs, like, "Hi again." He's like, "Hello." Oh, again. That's how sarcastic he is. And yeah, closing ceremony was fun. Also very emotional. I sobbed. I cried so much. But before that, they were open to questions from the audience. And this is the part that I was texting you about that I haven't told you
Oh
yet.
god, girl.
I asked the question, because all of them like to read. So it's like, do you have book recommendations, each of you? And then Alberto said, well, someone has a book club. He has a book club. I know, I follow it. And then Matt he wrote a book about Luke. Did you read that? And then I couldn't even answer anything because he kept going. He went on a rant, and then he was like, "Because that it seems like me that you didn't read it and you didn't like it or stuff like that." And I went like, "No, no, 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 no."
What?
And then it got really chaotic, and everyone was talking through each other. And then Luke went, "What's the title of my book, Matt?" And then he was silent. He didn't know it.
What?
And I ended up not getting any recommendations.
Of course.
Only Kat gave me one recommendation, which was Throne of Glass. That's it. And then Luke's book, but I already talked to him about that I would do that. So
Yeah.
but yeah, it was crazy experience.
Matt gives hella Alec vibes, not gonna lie. He
True.
just basically is Alec.
He's an Alec and Malik stan. Is what he is.
Yeah. I've seen those videos though about Alex and no, what's it? Harry and Matt being extreme shippers of Magnus and Alec, and I think it's the cutest thing ever.
Yes, it's adorable. The panels were super fun. I asked a question during Alberto and Tessa's panel. They're actually married in real life. Um, I
Who?
Alberto and Tessa.
Really?
Yes, it's really cute.
Hey.
I asked them because they're both vampires in the show. I asked them what was it like to act with that much fake blood. They got into a rant. But it was
Lovely.
really interesting to hear. So, and I wanted to ask a question to Will during the panel, but I had photo op, so I couldn't. So
What do you want to ask?
I wanted to ask him. I don't know if you're at that part yet.
Oh.
What is the last thing you've seen? Because I don't remember.
Hi. I think Sebastian getting killed by Jonathan around that one,
So
and
you
then they are
know, but you know Sebastian is
dead. Yeah, Sebastian is being played by Jonathan.
yes, okay. Okay, you know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What I wanted to say, I wanted to ask him is what was the difference like playing the good guy Sebastian and the bad guy Jonathan? I think he would not stop talking.
No, no.
Which is fun though.
It's a good question.
I know, right? I'll see him again and I'll ask. I'm sure. What time is it? We have 3.5 minutes left. Anything you want to know? No, I
How
don't
did
know.
Matt
I do
smell?
not. Yeah, I don't know. I I don't smell people.
You girl, if you walk up to them and they're wearing a nice perfume or aftershave, you
I'll.
smell it.
It doesn't smell like it's
Really?
not. I'm sure he's wearing something. I don't know,
How
but
does Dom smell?
I don't know.
Oh. I was like, you're gonna know that one.
No, no, I don't smell people. I'll try with the next convention.
Just like go up to him. My friend wants to know how you smell. And then the next time I meet him, and I'm like, that's me.
Anything else?
How does his hugs feel?
Amazing. He gives
Yeah.
really good hugs. They all
I'm so
do.
jealous.
I still think Will okay, Dom gives the best hugs. Tessa gives great hugs. Will gives amazing hugs. But I think it's I don't know. I think it's Dom, Will, and Matt for me. Because Matt has so many people that want to take pictures with him and hug him that he has to go a
Yeah.
little faster. Um, but I think that's
Doesn't
the
Dom
thing.
too though?
True, but he takes more. He doesn't care. He takes his time.
Mm, fair.
But Matt got rushed yesterday because we only have a minute and a half left.
Yeah, it's gonna be short because I have to be in the at the
I
movies at
know.
7.
That's why.
I'm going to Adventure to Sith.
She's so happy.
I talked with my therapist about it.
Ah, cute. I love
He
that.
watched the movies already, so he was like, "I don't want to
Oh,
spoil or anything." I was like, "I already know."
it's cute though. That's
Yeah,
cute.
I can't wait.
It's also really
I'll
cute to
text
see
you.
how happy it makes you.
It's basically just hating Christensen, though. It's not specifically Star Wars. It's
I
just the
know.
guy.
I know, but still, doesn't matter. You're how you are now is like how I was this whole weekend.
Fair. It's how I also am when I mention Lando or when I see Lando at
True.
Zandvoort.
You scream. You just
Yes,
scream.
I cried.
Yes. I do that too
And
with Daniel though. So
yeah, I need to meet him this year. We need to make sure I meet him.
we'll do everything we can.
And otherwise in 26, because then we're the whole weekend there.
True. True. True.
Yeah. It's
We
going.
we we can do it. How much time do you have left? I can see.